I don't... My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay... Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron.
Are we running low on meat?
No, even Ranmir can only...
Just calm down. I'll tell you everything.
Let's just keep an eye on us.
What do you know about souls?
I suppose that's a benefit to having so few customers.
They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning. Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
Irid's been playing Hunt the Elf again.
It's just children playing, Haran. I wouldn't fret over it.
I'm not fretting. I don't want Irid playing those sorts of games.
All right, I'll speak to her.
I told you, I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets depleted. There's another rule the artifact follows. You can only store white souls in the star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Well, I already told you. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands... It started... Then one day I walked in and Malin had killed us. The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short, just so as... We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit.
Fancy yourself an alchemist, hmm? Never could get the hang of that. Dragons?
Souls are needed for the star. The last one died before he could be harvested.
We can't take another villager from the surface so soon. I told you to prepare everything properly.
We can just sacrifice another disciple. Apprentice Erlen will be no great waste.
Yes, he'll do. Like the bite of a flea!
Another.
Azura's star! I knew the Lady of Twilight had sent you for a reason. Hand it over to me. I will ask Azura to restore the star to its original purity. I will commune with Azura. Azura, Mother of Roses, Goddess of Dusk and Dawn, your chosen champion has returned your star to you. She wishes to speak to you herself. Please, place your hands on the altar, and you will hear her voice.
Greetings, mortal. You have followed my guidance through the veils of twilight, and rescued my star from Malin Varen. But his soul still resides within, protected by his enchantments. Until he is purged, my artifact is useless to you. Eventually, the star will fade back into my realm in oblivion, but I doubt you have the 100 or so years it would take to wait. No, only one option remains. I will send you inside the star. You will banish Malin's soul there. Tell me when you are ready, mortal. Have faith, mortal. I will be watching over you.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry. Wait, there's something different about you.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me. Never should have come here. Not like this.
The star is free to purify itself. Don't worry, Mother. I will return you before you are cleansed. My star has been restored, and Malin's soul has been consigned to oblivion. You have done well, mortal. As was destined, you are free to use my star as you see fit. Farewell, mortal. Know that Azura will be guarding over the threads of your fate in the twilight.
While you were in the star, Azura gave me a vision. Her last, she said. I have never been without Azura's foresight since escaping Morrowind. I don't know what to do. If you need me, I'd be honored to accompany you, Guardian of the Star. It would give me a purpose. Twilight, watch over you, Guardian. Let's not waste any time. The Twilight watches us all, Guardian. No, she said my part was over, that my fate had moved beyond the Twilight, and I was on my own. I will tend Azura's shrine when you do not need me. I still have my duties, but for the first time I feel alone. What do you need to take? Until next time, Guardian.
They say that vampires attacked the whole of the Vigilant, burned it to the ground. Never heard of vampires doing anything like that.
Divine's sake, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Are you all right?
Why, sure.
Unless you're here to...
I'm
That's
fine.
right, Dawnstar. My Dawnstar is plagued with
We
nightmares.
must fight.
I
Win.
haven't slept
And you
properly
will
in
just
days.
as you
That
always
priest
have.
of Mara who came here
With you
before
by my
you
side.
says the Divines
Is
will
that right?
cure us.
Of course. I would have it
Until
no
they
other way.
do,
So
I don't
much
have
for
any
soldiers
business
settling
to
down to your
discuss
life
with
together, eh?
outsiders.
You're wrong to come here, stranger. No rest in Dawnstar. My miners are as dumb as rocks are gray. All right, then.
My duty is to guard
You come to
Queen Emeritus.
Dawnstar at a bad time.
Sorry, gotta run.
Tempers are fiery. Stay out of trouble now. I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should...
Yes? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears, I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares. Wonderful. My Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Yes, champion of Azura.
I promise to answer
Until
all of your questions. Follow me. It's this way. It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult. The tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn. I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside. When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption. The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
They mustn't stop us. Over here.
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. There may be a way to bypass. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I still have my key to the library. The skull, what it does with these memories is just conjecture. An argument for scholars and historians to this day. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakening within.
Never should.
Wait, we're still under attack!
Get out of our guidance. You dare fight a Dunmer? How dare you defile
You
real fight?
damn you!
I'll skin you alive. I'll see you burn. We're routed. Fall back. Like where? Destroy this place. Tear it apart.
Miasma.
You're a fool. You This library used to be filled with arcane knowledge. Now, almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact. Barring any more interruptions,
Perhaps we can locate the information I need. Barring any more interruptions, we're looking for a book of The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level. Yes, my son. What is... Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. I believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure you. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled. Now that they've been dealt with, it should... I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place... So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more... I understand your hesitation, but I promise you... that it worked.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thoric, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Need something.
This is your last mistake! I fought this when you won. Someone there? You now!
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed, the inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
By her benevolence.
Never come here.
Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. What Lady Mara? That the best you can do? I'll see you burn.
Vermina, forgive me.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
What the? Yes, champion of Azura. Yes, champion of Azura. What do you need to take? Until next time, Guardian, what do you need to take? In and on.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. That... Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice, shouted him apart. Be careful.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College of Wizards.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword.
Absurd that you can't get good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my fists.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
Hey, watch it!
Deserve our praise, you do, for we are one. Ere you ascended, and the age became nigh.
Mind yourself.
Be careful.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
You look like
mug
someone
around here somewhere.
liquor.
If
How
it's
about a
work you
friendly
need, how about chopping up some wood for the fire? I assume you saw the... It's part of the Temple of Kinnareth. People say there is someone in Riften that can change your face, make you look completely different. The companions? In Jorvaskr? They're recruiting new members. Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarls. Best to keep clear.
If you're looking for a chap...
Foolish. In honor of your service in battle, I am hereby granting you permission to purchase property in Whiterun. Talk to my... You're not as dumb as you look. I was done talking anyway.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I... practice with my fists.
I don't mean you any trouble. Just leave me alone.
I'll always be a commander, even if those Stormcloak dogs have stripped away my power.
What? After Whiterun is retaken, Ulfric will pay in blood for his insolence. Next time, deal with Avenici. You should be talking to my steward. If the gods are merciful, they've found a safe place to hide in the city. I hope Vignar doesn't find them. He'll ask a king's ransom, I'm sure. Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth.
So many
I
are
was
immensely
grateful since the Stormcloaks overran White.
Another wanderer here to... So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think. I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister. This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady. She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught. But she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door. In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Alright then.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency. The boy is good at sussing out secrets, but the corruptibility of children is ultimately too limited for my purposes. You, though, I expect will prove far more malleable. I forgive your not knowing my name. Few can hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whispers. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal.
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself. The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
You. I told you, I know everything about this. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farngar went missing, I promise you.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells. You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
The Twilight. What do you need to take? Until next time, Guardian.
Absurd that you can't get good sweet roll in the skeever hole of a city.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned, prime targets for those damn dragons. You look tired, friend. The Bannermere has beds for them.
Huh?
What are you doing? The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
The Empire thinks it holds Falkreath from us, but the souls of Skyrim's bravest are buried there and will fill our hearts and strengthen our blades.
Talos guide you. It's dangerous out there.
Dalmar thinks we should double our men.
Wood! Pest! Wood! Pest! Wood! Pest! Wood! Pest! Wood! Wood! Pest! Wood! Wood! Pest! Wood! Pest!
What will... You're going to... They have some... I've said... They'll never... This won't be easy. I see. Well, make it... You're going... They have some... I've said... They'll never... This won't be easy. Excellent. Put the fear of the Nine into those mother... Dog.
Fight, or die well.